Yo, this your host Lal.
Yo, it's your boy Lum.
And you back at another episode of the Lum LaL Show.
Yes, sir. We got
and today,
special guests.
Yes, we got a special guest today. I was going to start off by saying Snoop and Dre, 21 Savage, Metro Boomin, Drake and 40. We love to see a rapper-producer combo.
Absolutely.
And more than anything, we love to see the story of growth from a hometown.
Mm-hmm.
So our special guests today represent that energy. Yep. And in the building, we got HG Prophet and Semaj Regah.
Yep.
Hey, let's go.
God bless y'all, man.
How you brothers doing, man? How you brothers doing?
Great, bro.
Good, man.
Great,
Feeling
man.
good, man. Feeling real good. It's a nice day
Facts.
outside. Weather's, just right. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
this breaking too. I appreciate
You'll
it.
get sick in this weather.
No, you definitely
get sick in this weather, but it's nice.
Wear that coat, man. You can get sick.
Hey.
Yeah, man. I'm about to say, Semaj, when was it the first time we was in the studio together? Probably was almost maybe 10 years ago or something, right?
I was like, yeah.
When I came
Yeah,
through. It's
grip.
funny, I was talking to my dad about this. I don't even think Will know this. The first time I even found out the Will rap, my dad gave me his CD.
Oh, for
I
real?
think it's when you was going to CCAC and shit.
Wow.
And he was like, yo, this your boy? He told me, like, he know you and da-da-da-da. I was like, oh, this is my man. You know what I'm saying? I was just talking about, like, yo, I was talking to Bilal about it. I was like, yo, Will really stayed consistent for that amount of time and really grew through the whole process. You know what I'm
We
saying?
got 15 years.
15, you know what I'm saying? Like, got better control.
Definitely.
Like, to me, that's impressive because a lot. I mean, we done seen a lot of niggas fall off, go away, do other
Dwindle.
things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A lot of shit. So, like, what motivated you really to just stick with that shit? You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, we seen a lot of niggas go.
I mean, at the end of the day, I build my own network. Like I said, if people don't like you, they not gonna fuck with you. It don't matter what you do, music, sports, anything. And I learned that personally from sports. I'm like, I play sports all the time. Like my family and friends came, I played the hardest. You know what I mean? Like, cause I got all these people out here. Saying that, say this: if people don't fuck with you, they're not gonna fuck with your music, your clothing line. They're not gonna mess with nothing. You gotta be like selling your personality. Like people like people they can relate to. You know what I mean? So that's how I stay consistent so long.
And I feel like if niggas don't like you, they actively sabotage.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like,
Absolutely.
because dislikes spread faster than like. You know what I mean? A motherfucker
They
can
spread
like your
faster than
music
likes.
quietly for years, but if they don't fuck with you,
They're gonna be loud.
they're
about
gonna
it.
they're gonna be loud about
Yeah,
it. They're gonna
be
tell a
loud
couple
about
people
it.
like, I don't fuck with this nigga,
They're
or
loud
don't fuck with their
about it.
clothing, like you said, or whatever it is.
Shit.
Yeah.
And at the same time, though, how has rapping in this particular environment, in this city, been like? Because you gotta fight to stay relevant, or just fight to stay active for real. And how has that been for you? Like being able to say, yo, I'm gonna keep doing this regardless of the infrastructure not being here, regardless of the venues not being here. Like, what is that like?
Yo, and also give yourself credit doing it while you a family man too.
Yeah,
like my
that's
man
fact.
be online. Like I feel like I know you personally for how much he rep you online. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You
white
know what
tabs,
I
shouts to
mean?
the babies,
You
Angel,
know what I'm
Will,
saying? You
you
seeing
know.
the babies. I'm like, okay,
Yeah,
Lil Will got a
yeah,
game. I feel like
yeah.
that's so. You know what I mean? For real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I like that because you know what I'm saying? We from Homewood, USA. A lot of niggas have a lot of shit to say about where we from and everything, but I see a lot of my niggas grown to be great family men, fathers. That shit gotta be highlighted. So I just want to ask you, like, how do you find the balance in handling your business at home and still having time to do all that too?
Yeah,
I mean, at the end of the day, man, there's just different faces of me. You know, like I had niggas I played sports with, niggas I went to high school with, niggas I rap with, produce with. You know what I mean? And like a lot of people tell me to sell my personality like more like they want to see my family, they want to see my wife, they want to see this type of stuff, and I'm like, all right, cool. So I'm like, if the consumer is telling me that, then I need to take heed to it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I could be one of them artists that's like, I'm just keep doing my own thing and it just never works. But I'm like,
Nice.
shit. I listen to a lot of like the consumers, like my fans, people that support me. I listen a lot to them, like, you know what I mean. So when stuff get brought on my table, it's like, all right, I can't ignore it. You know what I mean? Like I have to do it because I'm like, you're consuming the music. Like, you feel me? Like I hear a lot of people want to say like, oh, you know, people ain't this, people ain't this, but I never had nobody say I'm weak. You know what I mean? Like because I build my own network and I navigate my own way. I don't gotta go mess with the city's most popular motherfucker. But I'm like, bro, you can't put up 10,000 views on a video, but I can. So I don't care what you're talking about. You know what I mean? I getting checks off stream. Like me and this nigga both. He getting distro kid checks. I got YouTube checks. It's like, bro, they're not like millions of dollars, but I'm like, you can expand on that.
you
feel
can.
me?
Wait, once
Like,
you get
can
that first
you
one,
can
once you get
expand
the
on
first
that.
one,
yeah, you can
that's
open up
what
the
you
door
mean? Like,
wider
you
and
can
wider
expand
for
on it.
surely.
But that's how I'm able to do it. Like I just like my family, of course. Like, you know, I love my family. They give me a lot of support, and they're my biggest critics. So it's like my son, my wife, my daughter. She's cool. She'll give me the nice route. But my son and my wife, babe, that's ass. Dad, that's ass.
Sometimes you need that though.
But you do need it.
You
Like,
know what's
that realness
crazy?
You know what I mean?
I'm
Shit ain't hot, the
gonna
shit
tell you
ain't
some
hot.
real shit. I got a joint out called Looking For It. And the
Okay.
first version of it, I had somebody else on it. I work with kids, right?
Okay.
16 and 19.
Okay.
I let a couple kids hear it. It's like, yo, the chorus is hard, your verse is hard. But that second verse, that person you got on that second verse, they told me, like,
let you know.
I went and got somebody else. They approved it.
She burned that shit down.
She burnt that shit down.
I'm telling you,
and you're
people
like,
don't let
no,
you know.
bro, you gotta listen to
Moral
you
of
gotta
the
listen to
story,
people.
y'all gotta listen to the younger generation.
You gotta listen.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and you gotta have
Generation
your.
got the ears.
They got the ears because they was next. You know what I mean? They decided
was
what's
next.
next. And just in general, you gotta have a round table of people that can give you authentic feedback. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, not a bunch of yes men.
100%.
Because some people, you know, if they want to be around you or feel like they can benefit from being around you, they want to tell you everything.
Right.
Smoking, like everything you do. Sometimes you need to hear it. Nah, bro.
Been there, done that.
Run that back in because
Yeah.
I feel like you wouldn't even been able to get. You know what I'm saying, improve as much as you did over time if you didn't have them type of people. You definitely, as far as all the artists I talk to, I'll definitely say you one of the most business inclined artists I know as far as thinking about it like a business. Because most people think about it like they're artists. And I feel like the frustration when I'm talking to other artists sometimes is, yo, it's not all about that. Nobody cares how much money you spent in the studio by yourself, doing your own thing, working on your own craft. Money is made from show. I told a young dude, he was asking me how to get booked from shows. I'm like, bro, if you're not networking and niggas don't fuck with you, how many people can you bring through the door? That's it. That's the ticket number. So I wanted to ask, like, Semaj, like, I know you've worked with a lot of different artists, but I know y'all been locked in for years. I've been seeing y'all locked in probably for like a decade or more. Like, so is the fact that is it like what is it about Will that separates him and makes you want to work with Will a lot more than, you know what I'm saying, a lot of other artists? Because y'all have the most consistent working relationship. I've seen him work with you more than any other producer, and I've seen vice versa.
I mean, I say anytime someone asks me that question, I answer the same exact way, bro. Like, Prophet is unafraid. You know what I'm saying? He's really unafraid, and he literally compliments my sound. I can work with Prophet. I can tell him, yo, I don't know if that's it. You know what I'm saying? He's like, all right, and then he'll bring something else. Like, what's this? I'm like, yeah, this is it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so being able to work with somebody who trusts your sound, you know what I'm saying, who trusts your judgment, that's important, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, and me and bro, we literally like we're always on the same. I don't know, like we can't miss, bro. We can't miss. Like we're just, even when we're not trying to do nothing, you know what I'm saying? Like we're just in the studio chilling. It's like something always happens, you know. So like, I just think that's just the chemistry. You know, you gotta have chemistry.
Right.
Absolutely.
And that's honestly like being able to take somebody's input and incorporate it is the thing that artists miss. Because like when Lum was saying, artists usually think that they're so deserving of some shit. It's like, oh, I deserve niggas to pull up on me. I deserve to be able to come through without credentials. I deserve to be able to yada yada. And it's just like, nigga, nobody care about what you think you deserve, bro. In fact, that's never played a role in anybody's life outside of maybe your parent giving you some shit because oh, you deserve it. Niggas don't give a fuck about what you feel like you deserve. It's more so like, am I seeing something in you that inspires me to be better? All right, boom, then I'm fucking with you. You know what I mean? And I can say that's kind of, I mean, the same thing with me and Lum, for real, because there's been times where Lum pushed me to the next level, I push him to the next level, and it's just like, we don't even, the part happened because we don't have to try.
Right.
Like when we get in front of it, this is the same shit that is in the studio, nigga. It's the same shit.
Session, it's probably the same conversation.
Same conversation, same vibe. Sometimes they be like, man, we gotta save it for the pod, nigga, because it just come out naturally and shit. Yeah, and I
definitely want to say something to both of y'all. Like, there's probably 0% like duos still doing it. Like, you know what I mean?
True,
everybody breaks up, but y'all two just is still locked in with everything, the music, the podcast. Like, I really commend that, bro.
I appreciate that, bro.
Like, y'all aging like fine wine, man.
I appreciate that, bro. Actually, and we got some shit on the work. We want to talk about that in a second. But when I met this nigga, I feel like it's been that way, because when I met this nigga, there was a studio for youth to come through. I met this nigga when I was 15.
Okay.
There's a studio for youth to come through. My homie told me about it. Somebody I talked to for like a week, and then after that day, I don't even know the nigga. It was just like his role in my life was to bring me to the studio. You know what I mean? You ever meet somebody? They role was just to and then it's just like that's it.
They disappear. Yeah.
Facts. I came to the studio. The old head in there was like, yo, shout out to him and said, hey, man. He was like, yo, you want to get in the studio? You got to rap, nigga. You got to rap something right now.
Like, that's what made all my niggas quit rapping. That's what made my OG. I was like, oh, you a rapper? Rap, nigga.
He was like, spit some shit right now, nigga. Yeah, I don't know.
That's that time though.
Yeah, spit some shit. He's like, all right, cool. Put me in the studio with Lum. We made a banger that day.
Yeah.
Ever since that day, nigga, we just in the
Locked in
studio,
for
bro.
real.
Like, and this is,
up, man?
yeah, I appreciate that.
Hell yeah.
Real shit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Real shit is good to see. That camaraderie, you know what I'm saying? Black men don't celebrate that shit all the time because all the shit we
they
be
don't.
going through and all that shit.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
But when you really locked in, that's when you really can build wealth for real. Y'all got the
Right.
best chance of winning together.
Right.
You know what I mean? I feel the
Facts.
same way about that. You know what I'm saying? About that fucking
Facts.
partnership.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
them type of relationships are rare, bro. Like they're really rare. I mean, look at how many people in our city that have like duos. You know what I'm saying? Like artist producer duos.
Yeah.
You know, there's not a lot because
lot.
a lot of these producers, a lot of these artists, they can't lock in with each other. They can lock in and make a beat,
Yeah.
make a song or something, you know, but they can't.
Yeah.
They can't
take
be on
a-
no Snoop and that Snoop and Dre shit is a
real shit.
yeah, like
It take
you know
a
what I'm
different
saying?
level of chemistry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that shit comes natural. It ain't easy. Like
Yeah.
it is definitely not easy. You can't force it either. You know,
can't force
we
it.
don't force anything that we do, bro. We never force not one song, not one move that we did, bro. Like everything is just always flowed natural. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it sound like that. It sound like that when you hear it. For
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that too. I feel like the closest I probably got to a producer like that's probably Cabana, man. Like, cause me and Cabana been rocking as long as me and Bilal. I just got some more beats I've heard yesterday. Man, I love
Shout out
her.
Cabana.
Shout out Cabana.
She got songs that
Cabana.
never came out, and I'm like, nigga, I want to hear that shit.
Yeah, she got some songs.
She
never
got
let
some
go.
shit, dog.
But nah, fact, yeah.
As far as female producers
I
go,
got like one joint with her.
Yeah.
I gotta say this because you know what I'm saying, producer to producer, you know what I'm saying? Like as far as female producers, like yo, Cabana is the illest, best female producer in the city. You know what I'm saying?
I give you that.
I'll stand on that shit.
Shout out to
I will
Cabana.
stand on
Might
that
be
shit.
that, man.
Shout out
She's
Cabana.
cold. She definitely cold. And now she doing her thing so consistent now. I love to see that shit.
Yeah.
That and for me, it's been Urel Tipson. His shit sound different, bro. His
hold
shit
on, man.
different. That's my
You just
nigga.
mentioned my name, Urel.
Bro,
Yo,
like I
hold
got a
on.
whole album with Urel.
He's gonna kill me for saying this, but yo, shout out Be Free. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Be Free. You know what I'm saying? Me and bro go back to high school. We were in a marching band together.
I don't know you, bro, but shout out to you, bro.
You know what
that
I'm saying?
nigga,
Like,
that nigga sound,
Bro,
bro.
co-signing you, I know
That
you,
nigga
bro.
sound
my
just
nigga, you know
different,
what I'm
and
saying?
it, yeah.
we were so impressed by the Neptunes, you know what I'm saying? Like when I met this dude, like I'm like, yo, you fuck with Pharrell just as much as I do? Like, yo, like he was like, yo, we should be the new tunes. I'm like, all right, we the new tunes.
That sound like
Yo, first name,
shit.
yo, we gotta do a whole
Like,
podcast
yo,
on niggas' first names for shit.
Yeah.
I feel like my
Yeah.
first name, first rap names are the funniest names, bro.
Bro, I don't think I remember my first rap name, bro.
It was BG. B Jizzle.
Was it? It was B Jizzle.
The first
B
line I ever heard you
Jizzle.
say was
Oh, man,
B Jizzle
yeah.
was the name and the target is you. 380 snub nose and I'm sparking it too. That was the first shit.
You knew that wasn't gonna work. Be Jizzle, damn.
Jizzle.
Yeah, but earlier I wanted to ask y'all, I was like, all right, we ain't gonna get into shit, but I've seen you go through some shit, bro, in the city for niggas. I've seen a lot of niggas try to step on shit, try to hate, and I've seen you rise above all that in different ways and even staying consistent. And there's a lot of times, like, during certain situations, I ain't want to turn you up, bro. I ain't want to turn you up, bro. Don't turn up. Don't turn up. Because I remember, because you definitely rose above shit. But I remember there was a time, I'm saying niggas was, and I was online like, hey, listen, the internet shit cool. But I know this nigga.
Yeah.
He will. I was on a post telling everybody, he will see you in public.
Yes.
Watch what you say.
Watch what you say.
Watch what you say. Niggas like, oh no,
We'll run
I was
into
the
this
only one.
nigga.
I read the whole post. I'm looking at all these posts like, oh, they don't fucking know who they talking to. They're saying a bunch of shit.
I'm trying to
But
tell you.
I found myself in situations like that on the internet all the time where people were just saying wild stuff. And it's like, bro, I can run into you. But what I want to ask you is I've seen a lot of people go through similar situations like that and do different things, not even crash out as far as crash out creatively and not even be able to focus on their shit. So I want to ask you, how do you stay dedicated to your shit? Even when motherfuckers hate on you, even when motherfuckers will try to hate or try to step in what you're doing, how do you stay dedicated and focused?
I mean, really, the only motherfuckers hate on me is these tapping the keyboard type niggas that you never see in real life. Like, and it'd be like,
all the time.
I learned to be like, all right, I can go out there and embarrass you and put you on video. I really have documentation, running down all
Really
these
got
rappers.
documentation.
Like, I really got rappers in my
Facebook is like
Snapchat.
a public
You feel
library
me?
of
Like,
documentation.
so it's like, it's like,
Yes, it is.
Listen,
once I start understanding, I'm like, okay, niggas is playing on the net. Like, I could do all this physical stuff. I'm like, y'all just gonna keep playing on the net. So I just learned to play on the net. If you troll me, I'm gonna troll you. But I'm gonna go super hard with it. I'm not gonna stop. I don't care when you give up. I'm gonna still troll you. Kids ugly. I don't give a fuck, bro. If you troll me on the internet, I'm trolling you back. I don't care. Cause I learned the hard way. I tried to go be physical and do all this, and I'm like,
It make you look crazy.
got trolled for a week, my nigga. Like troll for a week. But what that shit did, dude, it was like niggas was peeping shit. Like, oh, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all saying the story, but his music is good though.
Good.
Like, so it's like
Facts.
it kind of backfired.
I remember that. That's
You know
literally
what I
around
mean?
that time. Because I was
it kinda
watching the whole thing
backfired,
because
like-
it was a group of, and I was saying I ain't gonna speak on an individual, but it was a group of niggas who don't really get outside as much as probably we've been outside. So when I was seeing it on my side, I was, because I, you know, in the antithesis of everything that started from, I was there. I'm right next to this nigga, and I'm like, I understood everything. I'm like, yo, I get why everything happened. Y'all niggas don't really know what y'all talking about.
So look, I'm gonna say this. Anybody that knows me, if it's not my wife or BM, I'm not crashing out about no bitch. Period. Niggas try to paint that motherfucking narrative, and then when I started applying pressure, niggas want to be like I'm internet niggas. Like, no. Everybody that knows me, no, I'm not like that. So it's just like I only was mad because I'm like, y'all trying to run with a narrative. Niggas talking about there was kids there. I'm like, there was not one kid there. There was alcohol there. So how are you gonna have kids here?
Even if there is kids,
Like, why you
sometimes-
going? You know what I mean? Y'all trying to. How y'all gonna try to blackball a nigga? Y'all don't have no power yourself. Like what, bro? Nobody
That
has the
part
power
too,
to blackball anybody in Pittsburgh.
That's what the funny.
I repeat, nobody in Pittsburgh has the power to blackball anybody. Niggas don't have connects like that. Stop. This is Pittsburgh. It's not Atlanta. It's not New York. Stop. I don't want to hear that.
The nigga who's throwing the show at that bar is trying to blackball you. Guess what you can do? Call that fucking bar and throw a show.
Yeah,
Man.
Can't nobody blackball you, and none of these niggas ain't even that popping to blackball you in a way
They're
that
not.
you need anything.
They're
And
not.
any nigga that is that popping definitely ain't worried about blackballing nobody in the
But
city.
I think also quality can't necessarily be blackballed in a particular way. Like
Yeah,
if you
that's
have
true.
a certain level of quality and consistency,
They can't
there's
stop
going to
you
be
anyway.
niggas that's going to be like, yo, I know we not supposed.
I like that you said that. I had the two of the best producers in the city.
You know what I mean?
Waving
Like-
Lane and Semaj Regah, nigga. There's
Yeah,
nothing you can say to me.
yeah,
There's
Wait,
nothing
bro,
to say to
you,
me.
I
you
mean?
really,
Lane, man.
you hit it right
Like,
on the
yeah,
fucking.
I'm like, damn, bro, just gave me
You can
chills.
tell
That
niggas
was
like,
like,
oh, we
damn,
not fucking
like,
with such and
give me-
such.
yeah,
we not fucking
yeah.
with such and such, but it's like, yo, but like, do you hear that cut though, or just
I'll be honest,
I've
bro.
seen it in more
No,
examples
like-
than that. I tell him, I was in a room. We were in a room a couple years ago with a nigga who, I don't want to bring it up because a lot of people will know that I'm talking about them hating. But there was a group of people in a room all hating on one nigga. That nigga is out of here now. And I was sitting there 2 years ago, and I was sitting with him. I was looking at him. I was literally sitting 7 people talking about this nigga. Yeah, I can't stay. I looked at this nigga. I said, bro, this nigga out of here, bro. He said, why you say that? I said, do you hear them hating on this nigga?
That's
Yeah,
exactly
for
what he
sure.
said.
I said, do you hear them?
Niggas hating?
He is out of here. He is
Outta here
somewhere
already.
not thinking about nobody in this room. This nigga is he gone. At least torn nationally gone. So to me, that's it's literally if you ain't got no haters, you probably ain't doing something. Somebody hating you.
Yeah.
No, somebody,
You
yeah,
need
somebody
haters.
doing something
Right.
And honestly, though, you know, I don't think haters really measure anything. I just think that it's interesting because they're putting the path, putting our path as an opportunity for us to choose to either crash out or keep it pushing.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because if you want something real bad, there's certain shit that you always gonna have to ignore. I don't give a fuck what you want. Like you want to get
Niggas trying
you
to
some
trick you out
money,
the street,
you
boy.
want to be
Get
in a
out the game.
relationship,
Swear
you
to
want
God.
to
Yeah.
you want to get a new job. Like there's always some other shit that you gotta ignore. You know what I mean?
You got to.
And haters is just a thing to ignore when you're a creative. It's like, all right, I'm trying to move forward with this creative shit. There's always gonna be people that's like, yo,
Yeah.
I don't think that's that tough, or I don't like the mix, or
Yeah.
you know what I mean. So there's always gonna be that shit. So
You
fuck
got
that
to focus on the people that support you. You focus on them, you grow your shit. You focus on the hater, then you just giving the hater attention. You foster the people that support you. They go tell other people about you. They grow your audience and shit. These haters be trying to trick you out.
I
of
love the
position.
haters. I ain't gonna lie.
I love
Like
them too.
I love the haters. You know what I'm saying?
They
Like
definitely trying to
because
trick you off the streets. I don't love all of them though.
I
ain't
love
gonna
the
lie.
haters.
Shout
Well,
out.
yeah, hate
like-
is
Some
real,
of them-
nigga.
like
I'm
my
a
hate
bro.
is real. Like I love the haters.
Yeah, I love haters.
I'll sit there and troll the haters right back, and like it. I don't know. It gets them riled up. Like
I don't know this. I don't see
Riled
like
up.
somebody
They do be
called me
riled
the
up.
other.
Yeah.
Somebody called me like
Flustered.
4 or 5 months ago and told me about some shit that it was like, oh, all these people, and I was like, I didn't notice.
Yeah.
I never knew. Like
Yeah.
whenever there's some type of shit going on with
No,
my
you can
name,
say
I
it.
don't.
No.
ever
You
notice.
can say it. You can say it. Like 10 bitches had this nigga on a date and site blocked because he's the man. That's what's fucking happened. A bunch of girls instead of the hate.
Is that's not even what I'm talking about. That's some other shit.
Oh, okay.
That's some other shit.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Edit that out. But basically,
no,
it was a
no.
bunch of people congregating, hating on somebody who he
I just
wasn't
didn't
even
notice.
thinking about them.
Yeah, I just
I
didn't
couldn't even
notice.
notice
And,
because you lame.
And you got motion, so once you
Sometimes-
got motion, you
But
can't worry about
it's not
that.
even, and it's what's more important, what I'm doing right now or what somebody is talking about,
Yeah,
what
right.
somebody's saying. Because like even when I think about anybody on any platform creatively, the motherfuckers that shine the most is the motherfuckers that's like, I'm focused on what I'm doing right now. I don't really hear that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know there's some shit happening, but I promise you, there's I got this.
You heard that? This is the most random thing ever. You
tell
said a
you,
bunch of people are
that's
going,
how
where?
that's how far, like that's how deep, like I be locked in. You know what I'm saying? Like to what me and Prophet are doing. Like that's how deep I'm locked in. Like there's people that I work with, you know what I'm saying, outside of Prophet that's like, hey bro, I need some shit like this and I'm like, I don't know what that is. I never heard of that. Who is that? I don't give a fuck. Like, why are we doing that? Like, do you want my shit or do you want that shit? If you want that shit, go and get that shit.
Yeah.
But this is what I had said like to a motherfucker on Facebook, like, yo, like as far as producers in the city, like do your fucking research. You know what I'm saying? Like, do your research. Know who you fucking with. Because the most disrespectful shit you can say to a producer is like, yo, I need some, like, bro, you got, like, some Zaytoven type shit. Like, or I need, like, some such and such. Like, tight beats literally is what killed this shit, bro. Yeah, is what's killing this shit, rather. You know what I'm saying? Like, no one got no fucking sound. Like, I literally, my whole goal with Prophet was like, yo, we got to make a sound. Like, I have to give you a sound. Like, we're going to sit here and I was coming to this man's kitchen every fucking day.
Kitchen
studio. You know what I'm saying? The kitchen sessions was crazy. Kitchen utensils. You know what I'm saying? Like,
having the kitchen cooking. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
niggas, like, it was a grand,
every night. Like, it was wash, rinse, and repeat.
That is admirable, and that's so important, bro, because a sound is what everyone who's actually having success in, I want to say the music industry, but industries at large is important. Like, if I think about like podcasting, like you think about, all right, let's think about Joe Button. He got a sound. He got an energy. You think about Noriega, it's his questioning. It's his way of like getting in there. And it's like,
I want to ask you.
Exactly. Like, he got a flavor.
I miss that nigga being pissy drunk though. He's too clean for me.
And he's getting drunk all the time like that, nigga. Yeah. And then when you think about like right now, I'm listening to a lot of Larry June. He got a sound.
I was just listening to Larry June before I left.
I'm listening to a lot of Smino. Like, he got a sound. Like, and honestly, having a sound is hard to do for a lot of people because some producers, I ain't gonna lie to you, some producers don't want no money, bro.
They don't, bro.
No. You reach out to a nigga and be like, yo, let's lock in like this, and it's just like, Mom sent some nigga some bread for a whole joint. He sent sloppy track outs. He had these track outs in this folder, and this shit wasn't really mixing it. Like, it had to, like, you had to go and search which song track outs was in the wrong folder and shit, bro. It's like, but you don't realize that this nigga would have gave you over time, this nigga would have gave you 10 racks for more and more music if you would have came with your shit correct. You don't want no money for it.
Niggas don't want to make money.
Niggas don't know how to make money. Let's start there. Niggas don't got that hustler spirit to be able to be like, yo, I got this beat and we could do this and really like perfect the craft, bro. Like, everybody raps, everybody produces. It's like, this shit seems like a hobby. You know what I mean? It's some people, because it's like, I done been at many studios. And I'm one of them niggas, I'll go to your session. I'll sit on your session. A lot of people invite me, but I don't go all the time. But
boring as fuck.
It'd be like,
sessions be boring.
I'm in the basement and shit. Like, nigga, like, this is the studio or the trap. Like, I'm here to support you, but you gotta show me something. You feel me?
At least
like,
that you want to level up. That you want to be that consistent.
Like, I go and support. Like, I support behind the scenes. I'm not one of them niggas that gotta go on the internet and be like, yo, I'm with so and so right now. And like, nah, bro.
You know what the big red flag is?
Shit,
you know what the big red flag is? How I know motherfuckers is doing it for a hobby. They'll be like, yo, bro, play some hard shit. I'm like, what's some hard shit? Play some hard shit. I'm like, I'll pick anything in here and it's some hard shit.
Play some hard shit.
Like, what's some hard shit? Like, what you? Be more specific. Oh, I'll do some shit, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying, shit niggas can ride to. Shit niggas can ride to.
A beat, like, okay, just play something.
Some hard shit is crazy. I be having mad ways of describing beats when I be in there. I'm like, yo, give me something really fucking grungy. I need some shit up tempo shit.
Yeah.
You know what you want.
You know what you want. Yeah.
And fuck it, I don't even invite people to my studio. I ain't gonna lie, I don't have studio sessions for a while. I come home, I sit in front of my shit, and I make something. It's not really a studio session to be having niggas like, yo, come through. It's like, y'all, listen, this is real personal,
you
real
just vibing
intimate.
Out, yeah.
It's real, like, 2 o'clock in the morning, I woke up on some shit, like, I'm about to sit in front of this. None of my niggas is on duty, so we about to get it in. You know what I mean?
Yeah, S5 or you got Xbox?
S5.
My nigga. I thought you was about to say X, but I'm just salty.
No. I've been rocking with Sony since.
Yeah, PS5.
Facts, bro.
That was my first console. It's gonna be my last. So my studio sessions are intimate. All the songs that I make them, you know what I mean, not really looking to like have people around, but I do like to go to the studio and be in that environment. My issue has been when I go to studios, they feel like almost like a hobby space. It's like it don't always feel like this is where we about to make the magic. It kind of feels like, all right, yeah, we got this amount of time, we about to do this, we about to do that, and it's just like I can't create under that parameter.
Yeah,
the parameter in
yeah.
which I create under, it
man.
needs to feel like we are creating and not feel like a business transaction. I know it's a business transaction, but that's why a lot of artists, the label is their well, so they don't have to go in there and think about business. They can go in there and think about the art. You know what I mean? And so studios, you know, you gotta pick wisely when you in the studio. Because some of them don't be feeling like
definitely gotta pick
creation.
wisely. I mean, you gotta be mindful of who you bring to your sessions. Like
That part,
motherfuckers don't be bringing people to their sessions who actually really fuck with their music.
Facts.
And they only, like you just said, yes men. They're only bringing the yes men and the motherfuckers that got the weed. Yeah, like, bro, it's you're not gonna make no fire. You're not gonna make no fire. Like, bro, either comes to the studio. He either comes to my crib by himself or with his wife. You know what I'm saying? That's his biggest supporter. Like,
and that's good.
Come to the studio
energy
with
is
someone
there.
who literally gives a fuck about you winning. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not going to be able to get in that creative space if you don't feel like the motherfuckers around you want you to win. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's a fact.
it's
Facts. And when you look over at a motherfucking mid-recorder and they sitting there like this.
Texting.
It's like now they just took a little bit of your energy.
Yeah,
You like,
because you
damn,
looked over at them and you're like, oh
like,
shit,
man,
you don't
ready
give
to
a
leave?
fuck
You
about
don't
what
fuck
I'm
with this
doing right
person?
now.
Like, you want to get up out of here?
You about
Like,
to go to the crib, bro.
like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? And so, like, yeah, when I look over at a motherfucker, I need to see them sitting there like,
Yeah.
and then it's like, all right, yeah, we in here, we locked in. So like, yeah, that's a difference for surely. He said, yeah, it's time, it's time. Fucking. So I want to ask y'all, when y'all work, is there a particular goal for how you want something to sound, or y'all really just work from scratch and let it tell you how it's gonna sound?
I'll let you answer that.
We get in the studio. It's literally how he is now.
Yeah.
We do more cutting up, smoking, and drinking than we do recording. It's like we'll be in there watching a movie. Bro, have a movie on. Yeah, I got Willy Wonka on. I'm like, fuck it, we watching Willy Wonka for 30 minutes. I'm like, bro, I just got out there. Let's go to shit. Let's go do this shit. We be done. Like, really, it don't really take us that long to record songs and shit. Like, we probably be done, like, with songs like 20 minutes. Because it just, bro, make a beat. I'll sit there as he's making the beat. Every section, every sequence, I'm already writing. So by the time he's done, it's like, all right, let's record. We record. We might go over, like, 4 or 5 times. We'll be all right, let's take a break, smoke, whatever. Listen back to it. And we're like, that shit fire.
Now, you notice what
like,
you just said.
We don't even need to go back into it. Like, we could do as many songs, and they'll contest. They've been there. We'll really just
Ear
smoke,
fatigue.
chill,
Ear fatigue. It's
Take
real.
your ears off it. Like we literally will take our ears off it.
We'll
Won't
take
listen
it
to
out.
it for
Go
a
out
minute.
to the store, go out the back porch, shoot some content. We just do a
Ear
bunch of
fatigue
shit other than
That shit is
music.
real.
Yeah,
like,
y'all been killing the content shit too.
Yeah, facts.
I want to tell y'all,
Yeah,
definitely killing
look,
that.
And that's a part of it. And what I'm hearing is that, so when I hear studio sessions from OGs of the shit, you know what I mean, like 90s rappers or 2000s rappers, they really do be in the studio just not really recording because I need to be here when it hit me. You know what I mean? And it's like, yo, we in the studio, you know, I listening to the Hard Part 6. Nigga said we in the studio watching fucking cartoons, eating cereal and shit. And it's just like, oh, hey, hold on. Boom, boom. All right, we in here. Boom, boom, make it happen. And then we go back to our shit. And that's what I mean about studio sessions. It's like, I don't always enjoy going to a studio where it's like, I can't be in. I don't even feel comfortable here. First time in here, I got 45, I got an hour, I got to do. It's just like, all right, I'm going to record the crib.
If I go out to lock in,
at the
if it's somebody I don't know, I got to lock in 5 hours. We got to be building something like, yo, like last Semaj, I'm like, yo, bro, let's do like 4 or 5 songs. I'm just going to pay you. You got a couple hours on this day. Let's lock in and work on something. Rather than, if I come to the studio session now, I'm either coming with the shit all done, and I already did, my creative process already took place at home. I'm bringing it here, I'm going to lay it here and leave with it. Or I will
That's
come to
another
build with
thing.
somebody.
I don't finish songs before I record them. I don't know what that is for me. Like I don't finish a song until I start recording. Once I start recording it, the rest come out off paper. I'll type it up as I'm recording it. Like, I'm recording it.
So I got a question for both of y'all. When is the song done? How do y'all know when the song is done?
Nowadays, I got 3 people that I'll send a song to. I'll let Lum hear it. I'll let the CEO of an independent label called Hard Drive. Her name is Michaela Silo. I'll let her hear it.
Shout out to Hard Drive.
And I'll send it to my nigga Kev. I'll send it to my nigga Arian out in LA. I'll let him hear it. Their feedback will tell me what the next 1-2 things. Because I'm only going to take like 1-2 things. Somebody say change this move or I'll change those 2 things. Wow. Because for me, it ain't never done. Because I'm mixing it too.
That's what I was waiting for someone to say.
That's honestly, you gotta force him to put songs out. Even when the songs is out, he's like, listen, I kind of want to go back. It's over.
You want perfectionist.
The song out already.
Because I'm always hearing like, all right, so I had to learn how to mix. I had to teach myself how to mix because shit was too expensive. So, and then I started producing, and I was like, I do like producing, but I also was like, I don't have the lock-in for it right now. So there's some shit where I'm writing it, I'm producing it, I'm mixing it, I'm mastering it. You already know you gotta take your ear off it, and sometimes you gotta pass a processor to another motherfucker because you gonna be on it, like you know what I mean. Imagine if you were raising your kids, you were already raising them. Imagine if you had to teach them as well all the subjects. And you're the one teaching them how to play the sports and you the coach of the sport. It's like, nigga, I gotta let somebody else do something.
Like, somebody gotta do something.
Yeah, I mean, somebody else gotta do something.
So I was just telling my girl this earlier. You know what I'm saying? I love you, Christy. I was just telling my girl this earlier. Like, I was like, me and Prophet are literally rocking. We're rocking so many hats. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're rocking so many hats while we're doing this. Like, a lot of people that that do what we're doing, like they got a lot of people in their circle. You know, they got people that are listening to it, that are making sure that like just there's a big team. You know what I'm saying? Me and this nigga are literally doing everything. Just between the both of us. Shooting the videos, editing the videos, mixing master, all that shit, coming up with the ideas, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because it's hard and it's hard to trust people and to bring people together. You know what I'm saying? When you find just that one person that's on the same page as you, it's like, look, we both have this. Me and him both have it's like a verbal agreement. Like, look, I'm going to do this shit as long as I can do it until something happens to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you agree? All right, we on the same page. Like,
that's fact. That's how
it's hard to find that, bro.
It's hard to find that lock-in, bro.
You won't feel like you're making your best shit. You know? Yeah. At this point, I feel like I'm making some of my best music right now.
That's dope, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
And it take that long because niggas have convinced us that rapping specifically is for younger people. But what I've come to realize is that, can you name any art form other than that's only for a specific type of group or person demographic?
It's how we try to play ourselves, bro. Swear to God, a lot of people try to play ourselves.
And then as I get older, I have more expansive shit to rap about.
I'm better, nigga.
Like, I'm better, but also life has become more, I'm seeing shit differently.
You got shit to write about now.
Listen to this though, bro. Think about it. The artists that been on top for the past 20 years are niggas that are our age and older. That should go and tell you something. Like, I'm not dissing no young niggas. I got young niggas I fuck with. You know what I mean? A lot of y'all, but I'm like, when it comes to the landscape of music, like, the trap shit's cool. We all want bop and everything. That's cool. But when it comes to really, like, selling the brand and all shit, these people don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear you spinning bins and doing all that. Shit's cool for our people. We understand it. We come from that. You know what I mean? We come from that. But as far as when it gets to them higher levels, bro, people want to hear shit that everybody can fuck with. And there's not a lot of successful niggas that make street music that do it. I mean, you got like niggas like Gucci and Jeezy that niggas always name. You feel what I'm saying? Like you can't like think that the process is not the process. Like, it's still the same shit. Like, all the shit I learned with music, I'm like, I'm mad as hell if I would have learned the shit I would have learned back when we was doing the wave and shit. I'm like, bro, all this time I'm thinking, let's be the best person. Somebody's gonna come discover us. Let's do this. And these niggas is making money off merch and other businesses.
Hell yeah.
The music is the commercial. You know what I'm saying? The music is the commercial.
Yo, that's the other shit.
Like, me looking like this, y'all see diamonds, all that shit. This is what people want to see. So when I go to sell you some merch, you're like, I fuck with bro. He fly. Got a nice haircut. This. I'm gonna buy a hoodie off him. I've already been there, done that, bro. I done sold merch to people. I done did my own shows under the radar. I don't need to post everything because if you post everything, you need validation. But I've had some of your Pittsburgh popping people come to my show and go in the back and stand there because they don't want to see him. Like, bro, come to the front. You here because you seen it. You wanted to see for yourself what's the spectacle, bro. I had so many niggas that these popping niggas hate on me in the city. I'm like, bro, I got the same shit you got. Difference between my network and your network is these is people from the internet. Like, I have real stories with everybody. Like, he just said we went to West House. I was always a cool nigga. So it's not hard for you to support me on some shit like this. You got a whole platform and you put niggas on here from just our relationship from high school. You feel what I'm saying? Like, niggas think this internet shit is something like, bro, you can get 100 likes, bro. Like, I'm not gonna say his artist name. Even though I really, really want to, but I want to keep the integrity of y'all podcast. I want to keep the integrity of y'all podcast.
Facts.
So listen,
because I definitely
I'm
held
gonna say
back
this.
too. I was like,
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say one name. Kennedy Vaughn. Me and her know this is the only story. I had a show with one of your popular artists. I brought like 30 niggas out. She pulled me to the side and was like, it's crazy how he getting all this on the internet, but you really brung like 30 people out. Like, nigga only brung his cameraman.
you know how hard
I'm
that
like,
shit is to get 30 people to
I know
commit to
how
coming
hard it
out.
is,
Bro,
bro.
that shit is
It's
very
fucking
like
hard.
literally, I'm not
Very
capping. All this shit is
difficult.
documented.
And
I got
this
this shit
city is hard.
documented.
Yeah,
like
bro.
for real. It's like, bro, I really have stories with these people, personal stories. Like you said, we went to West Sounds. You always know me cool. Me and bro, we knew each other for a long time, and that shit that we was talking about, bro, stood on business. Bro, drew the line. Nigga, I fuck with you. And this wasn't no music shit. This is personally how I am as a person in real life. I fuck with you, bro. Caught enemies because of that. Some shit that he's just now mending them relationships now, and he chose to stand on business. Like, yo, look, bro, that's my man's. Like, you know what I mean? And this nigga is one of the most popular niggas in this music shit here. So that meant a lot for me. So even with D-Lane, shouts to D-Lane too, Waving Lane, like, them niggas, I protect them niggas with my life. Anybody disrespect them, bro, I'm on you on the internet. In real life, no, because them niggas is cool niggas. So it'd be like,
Chill too.
like chill, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, I can't fuck, like, even y'all, like, if somebody say something now, like, anything, bro, I'm going to stand on business, bro. Like, yo, dog, don't be talking about niggas that ain't here. Defend themselves. Like, this ain't no
You gotta
beef.
be like that.
It's
If
just
you're a real
like,
nigga.
I
felt the
respect
same way
you.
when that shit was
You know
going
what I'm
on
saying?
online. So I'm like, yo,
Bro,
y'all niggas just
yeah,
saying
man,
all this
like,
extra shit.
y'all say all this extra,
And
then
I
wanna be
disagree.
bitching.
Yeah.
When niggas in y'all inbox threatening y'all, do all that shit, like,
Yeah.
bro, I'm not no lame, bro.
And that's the
Like,
obvious thing that
I'm
you
a
have.
real life
Yeah,
nigga.
but don't
But when you
Like-
come up without when you come up in the internet and inside the internet, you start thinking like that. We didn't have when we was in Westinghouse, a nigga brought a razor to school and shut the whole
Niggas
school
was setting
down.
trash cans on fire,
We
throwing
didn't
them down
have
the
no internet.
stairwells. Like, it was wild as hell.
Bro,
Like,
I ain't gonna lie. On a whole nother note, one of the like I used to be an angry driver type shit. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna
that's
lie.
Pittsburgh.
Yeah,
still an angry
right.
driver.
No, I ain't gonna say, and I still am a bit of an angry driver, but the reality is, I stopped expressing the anger because I had to think like, one of these niggas is gonna be just like me.
Exactly.
One of these niggas gonna open their car door. I'm gonna open my car door. He gonna get out. I'm gonna get out.
Yeah.
He gonna say some shit. I'm gonna say some shit.
Yep.
This is
He
gonna go
gonna
there.
reach for something or do something.
I'm a
reach
reason
for
for
something.
something.
And then for what though?
For what?
It'd be like that.
So
It
it's
looks
just
like we
like-
have ourselves a draw here.
Facts,
Swear to
like,
God, like
15
bro,
cases.
facts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so I was thinking like I don't remember who said it. I want to say it was 21 Savage. I don't remember who said it though. But it was like, yo, niggas be thinking that everybody out here is not like you.
Yeah.
There's a nigga out here just like you.
Just like you.
So
Worse.
move.
Willing
And,
to
but
risk
also
it
the
all.
people that say shit on the net ain't really like that.
Never.
But they also
They're
don't
never
be
like that.
realizing that there is a nigga that will
smack
really
you
find
back,
you.
smack you by the bread.
Really
Johnny.
go out and do hard work to find you.
Hardest
Yeah.
fight of your
Facts.
life.
Go up on you.
Facts.
I'll
And
find
really
you by
make
the
you,
frozen
like,
Do
food
some
and
deep
Target.
research.
You know
Like,
what
where
I
can I
mean? And
find
so,
this
real.
so
motherfucker?
every
Shit.
time I'm
I
on
hate
the
it so
internet,
much.
actually I don't even comment on anything on the internet. I'll like it if I really like it. I like it. I'll share it. I don't really comment on shit. I might put a couple fire emojis, but if I got anything negative to say, I never say it on the internet no more. I don't say nothing negative on the internet. And the reason why is because there's a nigga out there that's also more crazy than me.
Yeah.
There's a nigga out there willing to take shit further than I'm willing to take it.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's just
You
like
got
I'm
nothing to live for. This nigga out there is like, nigga,
nothing to
I ain't
live
got
for.
nothing to lose. And he's
I'm
waiting
ready to
for that
crash
time.
out. You
Right.
gave me the opportunity.
Wait.
Let's get it.
Facts.
It's just like let me chill.
I'm
Y'all
honest.
really
If I
do
crash
crazy
out,
niggas.
if I crash out on a nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like if I'm like, let's say like I'm in traffic or something, you know what I'm saying? I crash out on a nigga. That was just supposed to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like I was supposed to crash. The reason I crashed out on this nigga is because the nigga is just like me.
Yeah.
10 times out of 10.
Probably,
You know what I'm saying?
probably,
Because
probably.
the only way that you're gonna crash out is someone's literally taking you to that point. And I know I'm gonna take myself to that point if I'm seeing myself and I don't know myself. Like, what nigga? And then me, knowing me, I'm gonna be like, nah, nigga, you fuck out of here. I'm crashing out, bro. It's over.
See, niggas underestimate this nigga. Like, I know this nigga personally. Like, bro's cool, but bro can crash out. Like, niggas
all
still was
cool
niggas
niggas
at the end
is
of the
like
day.
that, though.
Yeah,
All cool
like,
niggas is
them
like
is the
that.
worst
Yeah.
ones. The ones that be
That's
cool.
why we never
Yeah.
gonna crash out.
And
This
then
is
they
why
be
we
like,
loud all the time. For instance, if you walk in the room and tell niggas 9 times that you will crash out, I don't believe you after the 9th time.
why are you
Yeah.
telling us that?
Why you telling everybody?
Why are you telling everybody?
Just crash out.
Crash
Yeah.
out then if you gonna do it.
A quiet a chill motherfucker is
You gotta watch.
And we usually chill because we know the consequence of not being chill.
Exactly.
You know the consequence of what it means to always be on some dumb shit. So it's like, let me just chill.
Swear to God, I remember I was telling my dad, whenever I got mad, it was somebody dealing with my sister. I was telling my dad, I can't wait till I see this nigga. I'm gonna smack the shit out of him. He was like, he gonna look at you, see you 6'4", he gonna pull a gun out and shoot you. And he tell me that all the time. Anytime I'm like, no one's fighting you. He told me, no one's fighting you, dude. It don't even matter if you can fight or not. They gonna assume no one's fighting you. And I'm like,
them days over.
Yeah, them days
gun on me and try to shoot. You don't even know. You might be able to knock me out.
Yeah, you ain't got the strap, man.
Over. I seen them days end with my own too. My cousin ran down on a nigga, splouting. Dude pulled it from while he was falling and shot before he hit the ground. And I was like, oh, them days is over.
Yeah.
Them days is over. We're not doing that. So yeah.
You better bring a switch. You better bring a switch.
Right, and be mindful.
And
but
I
I
talking about a branch.
Facts. I didn't even mean to pull the conversation away from what you were saying though, but bringing people to a show here and that number of 30 or more is actually a feat. Like that's a feat.
We're in a deep market.
That's
a soft market.
You know what I mean? And the thing about it is that I always say you gotta realize what you're contending with. We're in a particular place where people don't really want to pay more than $10 to get into any door at a night, and they're not trying to get into any door more than twice. So they got $20 to pay to get into somewhere, and if one of them moves is their favorite move, your move ain't looking too sweet. So you really contending with a couple different things when you're trying to throw the show. You got in advance, you got to do marketing. I would say 3 months out. 3 months out. Let niggas know. Like
I did a month.
You said what?
I did a month.
You did a month.
Bro, listen, like this, bro. Like, if I'm gonna invite you to a show, bro, like we and bros putting something together now. We doing like my EP release. We gonna do it in a jewelry store. My man's in Monroeville, AD Jeweler. Shout out to my man, AD Jeweler. Like, let me come here and do whatever, bro. Dog. When I invite you to a show, I'm not on the internet tagging you, bro. I'm coming to your spot. If I know you, I'm pulling up. What's up, bro? I got a show.
That's the best way to do it.
That's more personal.
That's how we promote our club.
And I guarantee that shit was popping.
Like, yo,
you in people's face,
come to
and you're like, yo, I want you to come to my shit. You know what I mean? It's gonna be like this. It's more personable. I could tag 100 people on the internet. 2 people come. But if I come to your space, your job, wherever you at, like, cause I know people like that. Like, it ain't no, I'm just an internet nigga that add 100 people and be like, oh, I know them because of the internet. Nah, bro. Like, we have real life stories. We've been in the trench. We've been in work. We've been in sports. We've been in anything that we can relate. Like, and it's not just in Pittsburgh. Like, different states. Like, I got people in so many different states, and I'm originally from North Carolina, Fayetteville. So it's like, I done lived in different places. Like, all right, Pittsburgh's a hard ass city. Everybody know that. You know what I mean? Like, you literally gotta walk down the street and be on some.
Ain't no.
You looking too hard?
Yeah.
All right. Oh no, are we cool? It's really like that.
It's really
It's
like that.
aggressive.
You know what I mean? So like, once you get past the thick of that, it's like, all right, people still is real people in the end of the day. Like, we wouldn't be here now if we wasn't cool. Y'all didn't fuck with us, we would not be in here. You know what I'm saying? So obviously we got a connection. It's like I said, the more connection you got to people and the more people know you, it's like people know you. That you have to sell personality. Listen, to all y'all artists out there, you have to sell your fucking personality. Stop acting fake rich. Stop acting like your life's that great. People are regular. Like, it's cool to be like, damn, I'm stressing. Like, I'm fucked up.
I believe
there's a million people
just
fucked
like
up.
you.
A lot of people do.
I was talking about this yesterday. One of the we was talking about Waka Flocka time. Started out, I fucked my money. Yo, that was just relatable.
How many niggas
fucked
I can't re-up.
Yo, that shit was just, as soon as he said it, as soon as the first line was like, nigga, facts. Now we up.
Now I can't re-up. I was supposed to re-up. My shit fucked
It was like, yo, that's real shit. I'm fucking with it because it's real.
People want to know that you're normal just like them.
No,
they want to know
God, like
people.
it's relatable. I'll say Vic. My boy Vic made a point about that before. I was listening to like some Wiz or something years ago. He was like, I don't know, bro. I really listen to Cole because Cole be on songs like, yo, nigga, I just got up, I'm working, I'm grinding, I'm trying to get my money. But sometimes Wiz will be on them joints. And I listen to Wiz all the time, but Wiz will be on there. I fucked your bitch on a private jet, $100,000 raining down her fucking forehead. After a while, it's like, all right, nigga, I can't relate to this.
I can't relate. I still tap in. But the relatability.
Like Cole just told me he got up and rode a fucking bike. I'm not riding a bike, but I can relate.
Niggas rode bikes before.
I'll go and buy a bike. I live in the city of Pittsburgh.
Right?
Bike city.
Bike city.
I
hate driving next to these bikes.
I've never rode a Pittsburgh bike though.
All right, but yeah, we coming. I ain't even gonna lie. I thought that shit was gonna be tight. I feel like this shit was fucking fire. We got like 5 minutes left.
Yeah.
I want to get into everything you got coming up. You know what I'm saying? You said you had a release party coming, so you know what I'm saying, before we got everything you got coming up, music plans y'all got. You know what I mean?
You know, I'm gonna start off by saying, you know, I gotta give all praise to my brother Semaj Regah, man, because it's like this is the only nigga that I feel like we connect on all cylinders, like real rap. Like, bro could make a beat, and I'm like, bro, I don't care where you go with the beat. Like, I don't care. You can go to space. We done made Arabic songs. We done made fucking weird shit. It don't matter. Like different strap. I'm like, bro, I don't care. Yeah. I'm an artist, bro. Long as you have the fucking vision. I'm just the canvas, bro. I'm gonna paint the shit, and we gonna do what it do. Like, you can go wherever you want to go. Like, that's just how versatile I like to be. Like, but our sound. It's really our sound, like you know what I mean. Like we got Greenland coming up, my EP. We're gonna do an EP release party. AD Jewelers in Monroeville. Shout out to my man AD. My brother got that Vacation 5 coming out.
Vacation 5, baby. Vacation 5, bro. Volume 5.
Okay. I'm with it.
It took me about 2 years to put this shit together.
That's how you know it's gonna be
fire. Valentine's Day.
Care about
Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
2 weeks.
Yeah, we got
very
merch
poetic.
Coming out, hella green merch, Madtown merch, and we about to merge together. It's going to be Mad Green.
Mad Green.
We converging our labels and everything, so it's like there's a lot of stuff coming up. Hella content, you know what I mean? We're gonna be doing. Well, I ain't gonna say we're gonna do collabs because I do collabs with niggas and they never release it. Like, and I'll be like, "What y'all wait for niggas to pop off so y'all can just throw it out?" Like, damn, dog. Like,
y'all niggas be sitting on music.
I hate that. I done gave a lot of these niggas verses. I ain't
you know
giving
what
no
I'm saying?
more.
Like, damn, bro,
I done passed around like
like
12 verses around the city.
You know
Niggas
what I
just
mean?
sat on. I'm like, I'm not doing it.
They'll hit you up like 10 years later, like, yo, I'm about to drop that song. You be like, huh?
Like, nigga,
Yeah.
I'm a coal miner now. Fuck you talking
Yeah.
about?
Like, nigga.
Like, nigga,
different shit.
Nigga,
Give me fire, nigga.
Nigga, I drive for PRT, nigga. Like, what are you talking about?
But nah, some real shit. I want to, you know what I mean, end on this, like, artists and producers, yo. Fuck that ego shit, bro. Atlanta, Detroit, fucking New York, none of them niggas give a fuck about that. You could be the weakest nigga on there, and niggas is still supporting together, bro. Anytime I go out of town, niggas fuck with Pittsburgh. It don't matter whether it's Wiz Khalifa, whether it's the Steelers, niggas is just infatuated with Pittsburgh. I don't know why they are, but once you say you from Pittsburgh, motherfuckers is like, oh yeah, this is my people from Pittsburgh. Like they be
Real
tweaking.
shit.
Like,
Yeah, but go ahead and say something. Let them hear how proper you talk.
Real, like, people really fuck with
in the
niggas.
South, that be killing them.
Yeah, my people down there be like, you prop all.
Don't
you
get
talk
me
all
started
proper,
on that.
bro. Like, but you know
Don't
what I
get
mean?
me
Like,
started on that.
this shit really about coming together. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I've literally seen Detroit and Milwaukee blow up out of nowhere. They was nobodies. And the only thing them niggas did was, you know what? We gonna get a group of niggas and we gonna stay together and we gonna go do shows together and we gonna put money behind promotion and we gonna put money behind videos, the merch, all this, all together and popped off. And them niggas is so crazy with they're putting niggas that's like 54 years old on records and getting money.
Right.
They're putting the OGs on records. You'll hear
Why
a
not?
joint.
Yeah, why
Come on,
not?
bro.
If
We
you
try
good,
to do that with Flo. We're gonna try again though.
we gonna try eventually.
Like, bro, like,
eventually.
All you need is the infrastructure. That's
that's
it.
all you need.
Yeah.
That's all you need.
And the willpower to do it.
Willpower.
You know what I'm saying? That's it.
Nah, I can't end without saying some shit like this. Listen, man, there's a lot of y'all jokers in this city, man. Act like y'all got this and that. Like, yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna say no names, but I done been at concerts and had better seating than y'all. Been in the clubs when it was popping and had VIP.
Y'all niggas in the
on the
nosebleed.
floor, like, please, just stop the cap, dog. We all getting the same thing. We all have the same fans. Let me repeat. We all have the same fans. This is Pittsburgh. If niggas don't like you, it's because of you. It ain't because your music. It ain't because this nigga saying you ass.
Yep.
It ain't because bro ain't getting you on a podcast. No, it's you. Look into yourself. Stop
your soul.
acting like you're a rich ass nigga. You're driving this and you got this. Nigga, I work a job. I work at a school. I don't give a fuck. At the end of the day, this is support my career. And guess what? I'm around young niggas all day. And they fuck with my shit. I got the whole school knowing I'm rapping. Like, they're putting my shit on every day. Dog, listen to the youth.
That's lit.
Listen to the youth.
Listen to the
And
youth.
stick
Hey, that's
together.
the message
Like,
of the
for
day.
real.
Listen to the motherfuckers.
Listen to the youth. Like,
Yo,
my
that's
son.
a-
Guide the
Yeah.
youth.
Yeah.
Guide 'em.
Each
And
one
listen to
teach
'em.
one. You know what I'm saying? Each one teach one.
To the end of the
But
day,
listen.
the young people are blank slates. They don't know shit. Like, it don't matter if you're 20 or you're 36. They don't care. If you're cool, they will follow you. Why you think people, these little kids, watch niggas playing video games that be our age? They just play video games. I asked my son, I said, bro, why do you watch this dude? because he's good at video games and he knows tricks and secrets and how to do this. I'm like, bro, it's not a young old thing. Yeah. It's if you cool and you know what I mean, they fuck with you. It don't matter. I mean, it's a blank canvas. Like
facts.
Quality is
I
quality.
ain't gonna lie, I feel like that was one of the better podcasts we had. I appreciate y'all for coming on.
Hey, man.
All y'all rappers that see this, don't hit me up requesting an interview.
don't do that.
We're off for that bread too.
Lum LaL Show. Holla at you next time.
Don't hit me.
Peace.
Hey, it's been a Lum LaL Show. HD Prophet, Semaj Regah, we in the building.